glad that you said that. I wanted to ask you guys where y'all stood on the Wallo speaking engagement that he had, where he started talking about how he felt about black businesses.
Mark, I'm assuming that you've heard the clip. Okay.
And I love Wallo is my guy. I'm a Wallo fan. I consider him a friend. We do business together sometimes, in terms of him supporting the store, things like that. But it was the most off-base thing I've ever heard Wallo say.
Where was he when he made the statement?
He was speaking, from the clip, it looked like he was speaking to a group of either entrepreneurs or business owners or something like that, and he was kind of giving them a motivational speech about business and things like that, because his whole thing was, I'm not here just to make you feel good, I'm going to give you the real too. And I have the clip here.
Nobody want to hit us. Oh, I'm black. I'm black people. Nobody gives a about that. Either you got a good business or you don't. All that don't nobody want to hear that. That's a hustle. Support me because I got a black business. Is your restaurant clean? Is the food good? Do you got consistent cooks? Is the material good? Stop doing that. Oh, you support the white people? No, I support consistency, baby. Talk about what color you is. I'm gonna spend my money. That paper, I'm gonna spend them deals where I want to spend it at. Whether it's Porsche, Ferrari, I'm gonna do what I want to do while I'm here. But I'm gonna tell you one thing, I ain't gonna be finessed off some black. But one thing about it, some of listen to you motherfuckers is not going to make it. I'm not no motherfucking fake motivational speaker that talk this dumb shit. I'm the #1 in the country. You know why? Y'all seen me come out of the penitentiary. I make millions and I make millionaires, baby. You understand me? I come from the ghetto.
Tell me why you found it offensive, and that's just the first word that came to mind. It might not be offensive, but just tell me what was wrong with what he said.
I think a lot of times the most dangerous things that are said are lightly dipped in truth. So
bars.
So it's not that anything specific he said is wrong. Like, there's nothing wrong with saying I want to be colorblind here.
just let them get it. That was poetic.
Slurpee, girl. Slurpees.
Hey,
from the distance.
I know I ain't like it because when she first asked Mark, it made it sound like she might have had a different opinion.
Yeah.
He say bars.
Yeah.
Well, then shut your.
No, I do though, but keep going.
So if you take each of the things he says individually, like, okay, race, we shouldn't just look at race. Sure, if you run a business, you shouldn't be riding on the back of just being black and expect people to support you if it's a bad business because you're black. Your cook should be lined up. Your business should be tight. The restaurant should be clean. All that's true, right? Most of y'all not gonna make it. I actually think that's an important thing to tell any business owner, any entrepreneur. All that is good, but what the takeaway comes from that is we don't need to have a special responsibility or a special duty to support black businesses because they're black. And I think as black people, we absolutely have a duty to support black businesses because they're black,
whether they're good or not.
See,
I totally disagree.
That's where the straw man comes. That's where the straw man comes. Again, I'm not saying keep going to a restaurant that has rats in it, but what I'm saying is he's framing it almost like he said it's a finesse. This riding off this. I'm not going to support you just because you're black. I'm saying, we should support businesses just because they black. We should pay special extra attention because they black. Because a lot of times what black people do, which frustrates me as a black business owner, and everybody here is a black business owner, so y'all understand this, is that throw us away so fast. If somebody has to wait for 10 minutes at the soul food restaurant, man, I had to wait 25 minutes for my soul food. I ain't never coming back again.
But they'll wait like an hour at Houston's.
They will have a buzzer at the Olive Garden waiting for an hour to get that food, right? They give us no grace, no mercy, no breaks, and I'm saying we need it. No community has the money leave their community faster than Black dollars.
That's right.
We give that shit away quick, and we love to give it to the dry cleaner, the restaurant.
Touch one hand and it goes straight to the.
And that's what I'm saying. So I'm saying we have a responsibility not to play into that. And I don't. And Wallo does support black business. Like I said, he makes extra trips to my bookstore just to buy books when he could buy them from Amazon for a lot cheaper, frankly. But when you send that message out, it's dangerous because people hear the wrong thing.
But you're proving his point with him supporting your business.
And what you said.
But they don't know that. I'm saying the people who hear that clip ain't gonna know he does that. That's my issue. It's the message that's it's like we just said with John 50. It's the messaging and the people that hear that and what do they do? People who are inclined to not support a business because it's black.
But if he's telling the business owners or the entrepreneurs, hey, don't run your business, don't look for your business to Don't look for my business or anyone's business just because you're black. Have something else to offer. Because there's people that's just, they come up to me, yo, man, support black-owned business. But this is a bad product.
Yep.
This is poorly, just cheap, is this, is that. And I'm like, I wouldn't mind supporting it if it was a good product.
Yeah.
How about put that, that's where the finesse part come in. Like, I could do subpar and you just out of obligation should support me because I'm black. That's a finesse. And he's right.
I think he is right on that point. The problem is two things. One, the people who hear that don't get that message, and two, part of being a black business is working with other black businesses. So it's not, I get what you're saying. This is like an inside conversation with the restaurant owners. Like, look, don't just think you can ride off being black, right? Don't that riding off black shit is a hustle. The problem is, again, instead of having that conversation in isolation, I'm saying in addition to that conversation, we need to have a conversation encouraging black people to buy black. Because otherwise, that black business owner, do they get the black sandwich distributor? Do they get the black janitorial company to help work in their business? Mm-hmm. That's the part I'm worried about. And if people don't get that extra push to say, yo, support them because they're black. And I think sometimes at this moment we're afraid to say that. I'm saying support people because they're black. And he's saying, I'm going to be colorblind, right? I'm going to support people purely based on whether it's a quality business.
People are answering you and saying no.
Yeah, and I'm saying I disagree.
That's what they're saying.
I disagree.
Yeah, and I disagree with that take.
I hear Mark's take. I think Mark's take and Wallo's take are different.
I think so too.
So I don't think Mark is
mainly
opposed to what Wallo was saying. I see both sides.
He's saying you shouldn't say it publicly.
He don't want to highlight it. That's what he's saying.
See, I feel like
Mark's taking the other part.
He's talking to. I can see if he put this like as a clip out just to the world. Somebody recording it and putting it out is different. He's talking to a group of entrepreneurs.
Right.
So my message is for the business owners. Hey, y'all, don't go out there marketing, looking for your support just because you black.
Wallo is one of the most real and raw voices in the culture right now, and that's exactly why he ends up being controversial. He doesn't speak to impress people or to be liked. He speaks from real experience, from pain, from growth, and from a deep desire to see people do better. That kind of honesty can be uncomfortable for some, especially when it forces people to look in the mirror. What makes Wallo stand out is that he doesn't hold back. He'll challenge the streets, call out bad business, and speak directly to the youth in a way that's blunt but full of heart. He says things people are thinking but too afraid to say. And when someone speaks with that much conviction, not everybody is going to receive it the same way. Some people feel inspired, others feel called out. He's not controversial just for attention. He's controversial because he refuses to stay silent on things that matter. He'll push the line if it means getting a message across that might actually change somebody's life. He's passionate, he's emotional, and he's driven by purpose. At the end of the day, Wallo isn't about being perfect. He's about being real. And in a world where so many people are afraid to say how they truly feel, that kind of raw truth will always get people talking.